Alright, welcome to today's Commodore Call. I'm Brynn Foley here with Michael Tricarico. We are back at Fuller Field where Falmouth is going to be facing the Bourne Braves. For Falmouth, tonight's starting pitcher is Bryce Montes de Oca. He's out of Mizzou. Michael, what's he going to do here tonight?
Now, Bryce has got a power fastball, mid to high 90s. The one downside for him has been his control. The control has been a bit off, but hey, he's got the second pitch, a changeup, which he recently actually just learned how to throw. In fact, he gripped the fastball a little harder than normal, threw it. Hey, what was that? Changeup, 90-mile-an-hour changeup to go along with a 95 to 98-mile-an-hour fastball. That's great. He's a guy who, despite the control issues, he's a hard worker. He's worked with pitching coach Mike Landry day in and day out. He's a former high school valedictorian, so he's always willing to get in the classroom, so to say, and just want to get better. So I don't think the control issue would be that much of a problem. You can't teach speed. You got a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. You can't teach that. The control issue is something you can work on.
Last night, Falmouth beat the 2 at 4-1. Finally had the pitching staff consistent with the hitting. How's that going to roll into tonight?
Well, just in talking to Jeff Trundy, Falmouth Commodore's manager, he was pretty much in agreement that that was the most complete game, and that this team needs to use it as a springboard to kind of spring forward and use that. This is the midway point, game number 22 of a 44-game regular season. So this is the point where this Falmouth team needs to really jump on it and get going if they want to make a playoff run. Right now, sitting in 4th place, that's the final spot in the West Division to make the playoffs. So using that game yesterday, the consistency, not just from the hitting, but also from the pitching on the hitting side, 8 of 9 innings, a runner each base. So using that to spring forward into this game and then on and on and on. Putting a win streak together. This team hasn't won more than 3 games in a row. Hasn't won 3 games in a row. That's something that needs to happen moving forward.
All right, now broadcaster Joe Wild caught up with closer Stephen Villines earlier today at Fuller Field, and here's that interview.
Thanks, Brynn. Joined by right-handed pitcher Stephen Villines. Stephen, you're second right now in the Cape League in saves. What's the transition been like so far to the Cape League?
It's been great. The coaches and the players are all helping each other out, and it's easy to pitch when you got great defense behind you.
Now, I want to talk about your throwing motion a little bit. You're a sidearm pitcher. When did you develop that?
I mean, to be honest, even back to Little League, I had a coach tell my mom and dad I throw kind of sidearm, so I should watch out. I'm going to hurt myself. And then going through high school and now a couple years in college, just kind of getting a feel for it, and you kind of learn your craft.
And how do you think that affects your pitches, just going at the side?
I mean, it definitely helps. It's a different angle for the hitters to kind of get used to. It's a little tough for them, and it helps my fastball and changeup get the tail it needs.
Now, you were a closer at the University of Kansas. You did great. You were second in the Big 12 in saves, as you know. When did you develop that reliever's mentality of being able to shut the door in late innings?
I'd say towards my last couple years of high school, I was mainly coming out of the bullpen, and I mean, you just kind of, you got to lock in and know when it's your time to go. It's easier, you're a little more relaxed during the start of the game, and then you got to kick it into gear.
Now, what's it like being here with Michael Tinsley, your teammate at the University of Kansas?
I love him. He's a great kid, and he's an unbelievable player. So, and especially with the pitcher-catcher combo, it helps me out a lot. So.
Yeah. Talk about how do you think that helps?
Oh, I mean, big time. He's in my catcher the past 2 years, so we have that little connection, and it's just he knows what I want to throw. He knows what's my best pitches, so we're good.
All right, Stephen, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Back to you, Brynn.
Game time here is at 5:30. Audio pregame 5:15 on Ustream. So join us and stay tuned.